remember when I started at Restoration Place, I was very hesitant and very fearful and just afraid. And I remember the counselor telling me what I was doing was actually the courageous and the strong thing to do to actually face my issues, whereas there are a lot of people who probably need counseling but don't take that step.
I would never last more than a couple of sessions, and when I went to seek help and the person that was sitting across from me trying to give me advice and speak into my life wasn't plugged into the same power source that I was plugged into, there was nothing there.
I felt like I walked around with a black cloud in my life, and I felt like, this isn't what God has for me. And I really feel like God directed me there just by showing me that magazine at that time and being able to come in. And I've just been really thankful for the ministry, thankful for what they've given me and how much I've healed and grown through the process.
I am broken, torn apart. Take the pieces of this heart and heal the wound, believe the scar.
In my culture, in the African American community, it's taboo to seek therapy or to go to someone. I was talking to an intern that was at Restoration Place Ministries, and I feel like I need to go to what you're talking to us about. Therapy is not a bad thing. It almost saved my life. I think that's what stuck for me, was that I wasn't just another number. I wasn't just another case.
How much does it cost? And when is it? Because I've got 2 small children. So when I found out that it was very affordable and it was in the evenings, I thought, well, I will sign up tomorrow.
There's so many ways that my life has changed. I'm doing things today that I never would have imagined, ever. I run a few 5Ks. I have self-confidence, and I got into kind of a training program, and so I'm doing things. And if you told people who knew me 5 years ago, they would never believe it.
I've seen my marriage get better. My husband had seen me get better. He's even talked about the change in my life with my own child.
I have a newfound confidence and self-esteem.
I can honestly say that my time at Restoration Place completely changed my life.
Once I actually started dealing with the things in my life that I was trying to control, I had such freedom. And Restoration Place helped me pull me out of the pit and set me on solid ground again.
There were some things in my life which I had thought that I gained victory over, but really I had just stuffed down deep inside. Then with time, I looked forward to my sessions there. I really wanted to go and be there because I saw, what great healing was going on in my life.
With the group, for me, it's been meeting other people and hearing other people's stories. I mean, it's been so wonderful.
Just like my counselor is very loving, very accepting to me, the other women that are in my group, that are in my small group, are also very loving, accepting to me.
Even walking into Restoration Place Ministry, just the people that help you at the desk or take your phone call, you just really feel accepted and loved exactly where you're at, which is exactly the way Jesus would love on you.
And when you're in that low place, you're isolated, and you think nobody else struggles. I'm sorry. But with the group, you find out you're not alone.
I think there needs to be more resources like Restoration Place Ministries, because reality hits and you get attacked. We are in spiritual warfare. Sometimes things just can't be fixed by sitting in church on Sunday morning. You need some help, and it's okay to say that you need help.
I was like, yes, I'm glad I'm at Restoration Place Ministry.
I don't know any other place where you can go where money is not a huge obstacle. I couldn't afford it. I couldn't afford to go see somebody. You know, for a lot of people right now, money is tight, but I can make this a priority. I can do this. This is not insurmountable. Absolutely crucial. Absolutely makes it all that much more of a sacred and valuable place.
When I first started, I was going every week, and there was no way I would have been able to pay the typical going rate of $100, $120 an hour for counseling. But at Restoration Place, I was able to receive the counseling I need, and not only was it affordable, but it was very high quality. It was excellent counseling, and it was very effective.
It's like having a Ruth's Chris dinner on a McDonald's budget. And I'm eating the finer things of life, I'm telling you, on a McDonald's budget.
I know I didn't realize the value of counseling at all when I came. I'd never known anybody who went to counseling, and I didn't realize the going rate was so high. If I had, I never would have considered counseling anyways. It's been huge, and it's great because anybody that I refer to Restoration Place, the first question they ask is, well, how much is it? Counseling's expensive, and they're going to work with you. Like you tell them how much you make, and they'll make it work. You know.
So I was just going to say, I'm just really thankful for all the people who have given to Restoration Place in the past, because those people, they don't know me, they may never meet me, but they have helped change my life. Absolutely.
I would say for anyone who's thinking about investing in a ministry in this community, there's no better ministry by impacting the lives of women as impacting the lives of our entire community, and the families and the husbands and children and everyone.
It's like the presence of God is there.
The Restoration Place is there for us. You know, God's provided it for us in this bad economic times that we can afford because of the wonderful people who give that we don't know.
If I didn't learn anything else in my time in counseling, I learned that the Lord is involved in the most minute details of our lives. Every day there's something new that's happened, and it's exhausting, but it doesn't control me anymore.
What you think about God affects your entire life, and just by sharing those with someone and having someone who can help guide me with those spiritual things really helped to heal me and really improve my life.
Heal the wound beneath the sky, a reminder of how merciful you are. I am broken, torn apart. Take the pieces of this heart, heal the wound but leave the scar, a reminder of how much.
For me, it's a constant process. It's a journey, and it's not one that ever ends until we get to heaven.
Every time I come back, there is a greater level of, I'm gonna get this.
I can sleep through the night. I cannot wake up and be anxious, and you say to yourself, I'm on the right path. I have hope. You know, I've worked through a lot of things that I've gotten better.
When I realized I'd been depressed my entire life, and I wasn't depressed anymore, and it just was like I feel like a new person.